The Protect Kids Act is a common-sense bill to require that federally funded public elementary and middle schools obtain consent from parents before changing a student's gender markers on a school form, pronouns, or sex-based accommodations, including bathroom or locker room assignments. Earlier this year, we heard testimony from Parents Defending Education, which identified over 1,200 districts around the country with parental exclusion policies. It's shameful that many school districts cut parents out of important conversations regarding their child's upbringing. This common-sense legislation protects a parent's right to have access to information regarding his or her child's school environment. Sadly, we have heard multiple stories of school officials encouraging the gender transition of students at these young ages, unbeknownst to their parents. In California, a school district settled a $100,000 lawsuit after the school allegedly encouraged a middle school student's gender transition without informing the parents. In Pennsylvania, a school district affirmed a middle school girl with known mental health challenges as a boy without communicating with the parents. And in my home state of Michigan, a school district concealed that it was using a different name and pronouns for an autistic middle school student. The elementary and middle school years are critical times in the development of a child's life, and it can be confusing and tumultuous for some young kids, as well as parents. But that's why schools need to communicate with parents. The most important stakeholders in a child's life are his or her parents. When a child goes on a field trip or fails a test, his or her parents are told and often required to sign some form of acknowledgement. Why should these administrative things require notification, but something as significant as a child's pronouns or a change in accommodations be withheld from the people who raise him or her? This is unacceptable and runs counter to the constitutionally affirmed right that parents have over the education and upbringing of their children that we must not neglect or end. I encourage